very happy World's Art Day. This wish is coming from an artist to all my fellow artists and all aspiring artists. Art is the best, so let's enjoy art.
We all know that art is a therapy and creativity does take a lot of courage, and creativity never gives up and it never goes out of style also. Hello and welcome to Rabbi Rashi Foundation. We are extremely proud to have Amrita Tiwary, founder at Creative Minds, also a fine arts artist and a curator based out of Bangalore. आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है.
Thank you so much.
To start with, Amrita, please tell us more about brand Amrita Tiwary and your brand Creative Minds by Amrita Tiwary.
I'll begin with brand Creative Minds first. So Creative Minds was started around five and a half years back when a couple of parents approached me, asking that how does art makes a difference in today's life? Because nowadays the schools are also giving importance to these various art forms, which I'm very happy to see, because in our time it wasn't there. And that's when I started teaching with few students, and slowly it started growing. And then we diversified into music and into dance. And the best part, the why it is a brand today, is a big thank you to all these parents who has been with Creative Minds and who has helped me in spreading the word of mouth, like the forest fire, that this one institute or art place is where you don't just learn how to draw, how to dance, how to sing, but you actually learn why it is needed and what difference it makes in our life. And now brand as me, yes, Amrita Tiwary has become a brand because of Creative Minds, obviously. I have a corporate experience of almost 11 plus years. And then I realized that, corporate is not something that interests me a lot. तो एक दिन बस ऐसे ही सोचा, अपने बॉस को बोला कि थैंक यू वेरी मच, बहुत हो गया, अब चलती हूँ. And that's when I was like, जब ये 3-4 बच्चे हैं, and when I have that knowledge in me, which I can impart and can create a difference in their life, why not utilize it? And that's how KM and AT both started moving ahead.
And we are so glad to meet AT and her brand KM together. Okay, Amrita, so what was that actual inspiration, basically devote your life to the art?
Well, it's a very interesting question you've asked, Rashi. Yes, I have given up corporate. No doubt it gave me a lot more money at that time, but it never gave me that peace and that happiness, It was like a rat race, like I'm running with everybody. But I wanted to create a separate entity for myself, my own identity. And when I saw the difference that art was making in my life, because, even when I was working, I used to sit down at times especially during the meetings, So I used to keep on scribbling and all, and it used to calm me down a lot. तो वो मुझे कहीं पे फील हुआ कि अगर ये मुझे काम कर रहा है, I'm sure, especially in today's time, the kind of stress the kids are going through. Okay, somewhere if they're able to take out half an hour time from their daily schedule, it's going to make a lot of difference. And that is what gave me the push. That is what motivated me. And then a lot of people, when you talk about retired people, somewhere they had the feeling when they were kids, like, we want to do something in which will be like my time. But during those generation, it wasn't a possibility because एक तो facilities नहीं थे, उतनी amenities नहीं थी, and दूसरी चीज उस समय restrictions बहुत थे घरों से. मतलब आपको engineer या doctor या यही बनना है. But now with this, with KM opening the doors, even like, we very clearly say there is no age barrier for art, because art is something, it has to come from within. If it doesn't come from within, आप artist नहीं बन सकते. And nobody is here to become MF Hussain or Picasso or Van Gogh. But everybody is here to bring out their inner self, inner sense, and inner peace. And that is what motivates me, and that is what helped me in happily let go all my corporate career and everything, and move ahead and give KM and the people who are associated with Creative Minds a different understanding of what exactly art is.
Tell us, what services do Creative Minds offer?
So in Creative Minds, we cater to all the art forms. Now, art is generally confused with only drawing and painting, whereas art is an umbrella under which you have drawing and painting, which is comes under the name of fine arts and folk art. And then we have music and dance. So I'll just go in brief about all. So in fine arts, we teach them right from the basic, right from scratch of how to draw, how to observe something, and how to bring that observation into your own style. See, what Creative Minds is proud of, whether it is in drawing or music and dance, is not to replicate, but to bring out your own style. And I think that is where we make a little bit of difference. So each of our learner is working on maybe my paintings or maybe some great artists' paintings. But what we try to attain is to understand and how that needs to be understood, how that needs to be brought down on the paper or on the canvas is in their own style is what we basically provide help and guidance to the students. Now, when it comes to music, we are into Carnatic music, vocal Hindustani, Western music. These three music fields are generally we are catering to. And we have different teachers for this from different places, from different cities and states of our country. Because some of the like Carnatic, all those who are familiar to it, they have different languages. Whereas Hindustani vocal में अपना एक ही भाषा है, which is Hindi. ठीक है, लेकिन उसके लिए भी आपको सुरताल जानना जरूरी है. तो we have expert teachers, specialized teachers, qualified teachers for these. And dance में हमारा है कथक, कुचिपुड़ी, भरतनाट्यम and creative classical. So कथक, कुचिपुड़ी, भरतनाट्यम से तो हम सबको वाकिफ हैं, लेकिन creative classical एक ऐसी चीज है जो हमारे इंडिया में known होकर भी known नहीं है. It's mostly known in eastern part of our country. It was started by Pandit Uday Shankar in some 1930s. And weirdest thing is, Rashi, that he had to go out of India in order to start an Indian dance form. And then he was called back in India, and you know, everything was done for him. Sorry. So this is one dance form in which we do fusion of 2-3 Indian classical dances. And then this. And we are also now going to start instrumental very soon with guitar and piano and harmonium. So this is upcoming. You'll get to hear about it very soon.
And we so wish that you were in Delhi and we could also learn from you. I'm sure that you would be taking online classes as well. And we request everyone to get in touch with her in case you want any online classes from all over the world. This is absolutely wonderful. Okay, Amrita, what makes your company stand out from the rest? See, we have a lot of people coming on our show who are giving and, you know, giving away so many different kind of art forms, dance forms, shlokas. So what is the USP of Creative Minds? Let's hear that.
What makes Creative Mind different from others is, first thing is the dedicated team that we have of our teachers. Because our teachers, as I said right in the beginning, that we don't just teach. We basically make them understand that why art is needed in their life, what difference it can make. And we don't give this understanding only to the learners, but also to their family members. Because somewhere in India, you know, it is still considered to be an extracurriculum activity. Okay, and even in school, it is considered as after school activity. So what difference this after school activity, this extracurriculum activity can make in one's life? I am a living example of it. Okay, so this is what we try to make them understand. And we have seen in today's time, there are so many opportunities for people, architectures, interior designers, fashion designers. These are few names we know. For this, you need to be a part of art. Okay, but what about, let's take an example of your company, Rashi, if I may. When you're making the posters, when you're making the flyers, when you're making an advertisement, you need someone with a creative idea, right? Or if you're having a show in which you need somebody to perform a song or a dance, which would convey the meaning of what the event is about, you need a person who understands dance, who understands music. So these are different opportunities and doors which has opened up now. So it is no more that, ek bag latkaya or chal diya ya pair mein ghungru banda or dance kar liya. It's no more that. It is now very much equivalent to academics. And this is what in Creative Minds we give importance to. And this is where we stand apart.
I think dedication and deliverables are two D's of a good business, and also the mindset, because it only helps you build a stronger mindset if you are delivering your best and you are dedicated. This is absolutely wonderful. Okay, Amrita, so what's special for the season? We know summer vacations are coming up. It's also going on in a lot of states right now. So what is special? Any camps coming up or anything you're offering?
So as you know that Creative Minds is in almost every part of the world. So for us, vacations are like, it goes depending on where each and every uh, state is or city is. Okay, so like right now there is spring break just got over in US, and now summer vacations coming in India. Then again, we'll have some the other break. So in every break time, we organize some kinds of workshops. So we are coming up with a workshop in dance, in Kathak, and we are coming up with a workshop of glass painting and Madhubani painting this time in summer vacation. To be very precise, these two are something that has been already decided upon. Now, as I said, that we are in different parts of the world, so we make sure that whenever there is a vacation in whichever part of the world, during that time for that particular audience, we organize a workshop. It can be a 2-day workshop or it can be a week-long workshop, depending on the kind of, like if it's a dance, then it goes on at least for 4 days. If it's a very specific course on drawing and painting, then 2 to 3 days. And singing again depends on, based on like what exactly is happening.
We all know that you took entrepreneurship later on in life after your job, and you've experienced both sides of the world. So how does being an entrepreneur make you feel, and what advice do you have for people who want to follow their passion and their heart, but something stops them? Let's hear that.
What makes me happy being an entrepreneur is I'm my own boss. That's one thing which gives me the power. I don't have to listen to somebody that why this is not done, why that is not done, why this number is not met. So, and that too, I am doing that for somebody else, and something in which I lose interest very fast. But being an entrepreneur makes me happy. Why? Because I'm working on something which is my passion, which is something I want to live with, which is something I love to deliver every single day. And it is a very risk-taking step. So my small advice to anybody who has that passion, who has that interest to do something on their own, first thing is that they need to have belief in what they have planned for. Instead of, okay, I may not. No, you should believe in your own self and your own idea.
And I so believe and experience the same thing what she's saying about being an entrepreneur. Okay, so Amrita, let's hear about the social side of yours, your social initiatives.
So every year during Christmas time, before COVID, our Creative Mind students and the teachers together, we all used to go to different old age homes and orphanage places where we used to give them goodies, which used to have art supplies, some music albums of, made by our music teachers. And we used to spend entire day with them. And in that day, we used to have play with them with the help of colors, with the help of dance and music and everything. This we started since 2017, 18 and 19, we did this. Then COVID hit, which was very difficult for us. So during COVID time, what we did, there's a small village in Bihar, which is called Mithila village. And in that village, we have a lot of house ladies, who paints on their own with the natural ingredients. Okay, so we requested them to make masks. And we distributed those masks to a lot of people, especially who were living on streets. There were masks available for everybody like you and me in the shops, but for them, it wasn't. So we bought those masks from those ladies and we gifted those masks to all these people who were living on streets, or to the housemates, to the security people of different layouts. So this we did both the years. And this year, in fact, we are planning to get associated with 2 more NGOs in Bangalore. One is in Vijayanagar They host a lot of like that's basically a puja kind of a temple kind of a thing, but they have a lot of underprivileged kids. So we are, last year we did a small contribution by providing their materials for studies. So we are planning to get associated with them on a regular basis.
That's absolutely wonderful. Okay, Amrita, let us talk about your awards, any recognitions. You've been working for so many years now.
Well, in art awards, I would say that yes, I have been awarded in 2, 3 places with the honor of emerging entrepreneur, artist entrepreneur. Basically, one of them is which is very close to my heart, because there are a lot of entrepreneurs. There are many emerging entrepreneurs, but emerging artist entrepreneur, I think till now I hold that award. And then I have been awarded by one of recently from an e-munch. They help a lot of NGOs and all. In fact, through them only I had got through connected through a couple of NGOs. So they had awarded me on bringing out the art field's knowledge to the in today's world. So it was more about art awareness award given to me. These two are very close to my heart. Then in many places, yes, I have been recognized as upcoming brand leader, as because art field is something, people don't really think that it can also be something so important, or something so distinctive. So I think that's the right word. So this was also given to me an award that, creating a different field altogether for art. So these were the 3 awards which I'm very proud of receiving.
This is amazing, Amrita. So much of good work. Okay, so what are the future plans now? Let's hear that.
Recently, we concluded Aesthetic 2022, My Art, My Style, in which around 20 artists from different parts of the world participated. And they displayed their unique art style, because the theme itself was like my art, my style. So, it was absolutely unique. Now, what Creative Minds does is they provide an opportunity to these artists, that is after the exhibition. We request them and we take their full permission. And with their permission, we display their art in our website and in our various social media, and we put them on sale. Because what is best for an artist is, of course, getting an admiration for their work, appreciation for their work. But let's remember, artists also have to eat. So we help them in reaching, letting their artwork reach to a wider audience, and help them sell their work in a faster and in a better way. And of course, we do not do any negotiation. I would definitely want to point this out, because art takes in a lot of effort. Takes in a lot of effort. So yes, we make sure that we give proper respect to the art and the artist when we are displaying these artworks and showcasing their style and their art.
A painter is a choreographer of space, and also the best color to paint is love. Amrita Tiwary is doing some amazing work. You want to learn art, you want to learn dance, you want to learn just to be you. Please get in touch with her, because she can get the best out of you. Her details and her email is available on the poster. Please call her. She's based out of Bangalore, but is again, let me put this across again, that she is taking classes all over the globe. So do talk to her. और आपका बहुत बहुत thanks है अमृता कि आप आए.
Thank you.